You've unlocked this ability to bring chaos, destruction, mass changes, bankruptcy, even to certain institutions by just being yourself. You act as a conduit that's been given this power to essentially bring down systems and paradigms that no longer are in progress, things that no longer work. You're set in a certain environment, and depending on how people teach you will determine how that environment is going to progress forward. Some of you have even gotten to the point where you can control the weather with your emotions. That's only a select few. But with the high priest and the high priestess, you've been giving this ability to be a medium, to have this strong connection to source or God. And so you have all these answers and downloads. You may even have this connection to the Akashic records. So you tend to get information not just from the past life, but current and even future times. This is also what makes you dangerous, because of the fact that you have access to such information in the wrong hands. It could be detrimental, and that's why it was given to you, because you've proven yourself as someone who is loyal, dedicated, who cares about the earth and how life is going to progress. You've also managed to work on your shadow side. You've managed to find a way to balance out your yin and yang. And I feel like now you're tapping into your shadow side in a more positive way, where it's teaching you how to be stealthy. Some of you even have an invisibility cloak. It's like you can get away with a lot of things that most people cannot get away with, and this is because of your skill sets or the abilities that have been given to you. I also feel like you have this way of shining a light to things that are in darkness, and it's almost like you're this invisible soldier that is putting so much time, effort, and energy towards bringing human beings to ascension. And the way that you do this is with your heart. The fact that you're so loving, you're so kind, compassionate. Yes, this has been taken advantage of you many, many times, but it is also your strong suit. I feel like you have this deep connection to water. So anytime you're imbalanced, try to go outside, and specifically the ocean, because that will restore your energy in a massive way. Right now, you're refining your ability to shield your energy. You have constant negative attacks, whether it's through people, psychic attacks, especially in the astrals when you're asleep. But right now, it's like you're taking energy from whatever source that you are around. You could have been the type of person that didn't want to be around people in the past, or even if you were extroverted, you still had this level of guardness that came with you. And this is because you've naturally learned how to shield your energy, how to ground your light. So you are going through Kundalini awakenings of some sort. New powers get unlocked as you reach certain phases of your life. And I feel like for the most part, you've reached about 50 to 60% of a specific path that's going to give you all these powers unlocked. With justice, you've also managed to find the key between the mind and the heart. It's like you can sway someone's heart, and you can also convince someone with your mind and your facts. The way that you communicate is also your strong suit. Some of you don't even know the type of work that you do when you're asleep. Like you're fighting even in the astral realm, and it's almost easier when you're asleep because you don't have the same limitations that you have in the 3D life. Some of you are experts at lucid dreaming, or this is something that's going to get stronger as you move forward. You're going to receive messages in the astral realm, and this will be a direct reflection of certain universes or parallel shifts and paradigms that will be exactly like your world. So certain people will have dreams that will just have small variations or differences from the world that we live in the waking life. And that's because you have abilities in both. With the Four of Pentacles, you're definitely going through DNA codon access and things being unlocked within your brain. This was planted in you from the beginning of time. And I feel like with the Hierophant, you're the only person, or you're one of the people that has this strong connection to God, that has accepted their purpose, that is receiving information, that is going to fight against the system in some way, shape, or form. And you are helping people rid themselves of suffering, pain, trauma, grief. You're teaching people how to love themselves and take care of themselves, and how everything stems from the heart. Everything stems from love and power and self-appreciation. Your power of trust and faith is also what brings such mass changes, because anything is possible when it comes to you. And the fact that you believe this in your reality, it's manifesting in a major way. You also have a way of changing and shifting how authority figures look at certain dynamics. It's like you have an issue with something, you report it, and it actually gets handled. You're a Shaolin master in some way, shape, or form. There's a skill set that you've had, and you've been working on this and mastering it for years. And you are an expert in whatever this skill set is, and you're meant to share it with the world in some way, shape, or form. Right now, you're learning how to trust your instincts. learning how to become one with certain shapeshifters and animals that are your guides. And with Mirror Guardian, it's like you have access to different realms at all times, and you have this ability to quantum shapeshift or just go through timeline jumps. And this is a very important key to moving forward, because you're one of the people that's going to help change the regime altogether. But you have to believe. If you don't believe in it, other people most definitely are not going to believe in it. And I feel like with the Tower energy, you're doing this as we speak. Things that you focus on, I don't know if you've noticed, but it's like you create sudden shifts within months. Sometimes it takes years depending on how big the issue is. But with Kundalini Rising, you're getting stronger every day, every month, every year. Your abilities are getting stronger. You're becoming more sensitive. You're trusting your intuition more. It's almost like you're a precog and you can foresee how things are going to play out. You've unlocked this